What's up, YouTube? It's Jack Rabbit here. I saw an interesting article. It's a rumor, but I'm still gonna lie. I saw an article from comicbook.com on Facebook, but it's quoting an article from the Illuminati, which are usually a pretty reliable source. Now, I'm not going to say, oh my god, they're 100% right, all that stuff. I'm still labeling it as a rumor until Hasbro comes out and says otherwise. Which they probably won't until they release a trailer for the 30th season. But they said a fan favorite Ranger is returning. And when I saw it, I was at Angel's house. So I see fan favorite Ranger. I gotta click it, Clickbait. And it was no clickbait. I thought, it's probably going to be Jason David Frank or Austin St. John, somebody like that. Oh no, I was wrong. Happy to be wrong, but I was wrong. According to this, it might be only a one episode appearance, which I kind of hope it's not. I kind of really want it extended. David Yost is going to return to Power Rangers for the very first time in over 20 years, I'm pretty sure. Somebody, please, if somebody wants to correct me down in the comments, I think it's like 24 years. It'll be 24 years because he left during Zeo, which is season 4. So that'd be like 26 years. It's over 20 years. Look, don't somebody want to do the math and actually tell me how long it's actually been? Feel free. It's almost 11 o'clock right now. I'm tired, but I got to get this out. So, and I am so happy for that. I cried tears of joy. I had to wait a minute. I got choked up. I had to wait a minute before I could even tell Angel what I just read. Not that she's going to care. She's not a huge Power Ranger fan, obviously, because she's not in Power Ranger videos. She's an anime person. Which I saw something interesting on anime news, too, but Demon Slayer related, but I'm not going to talk about that here. Maybe I'll do another video for that one. But I usually don't talk video game stuff because Nintendo likes to be a pain in my butt, so I don't do that. But okay, so as I was saying, this is the first time in like 26 years, or something like that David Yost is returning to Power Rangers. He's been offered to return in the past. I know Saban offered him to return during, I think it was Super Mega Force, and he turned it down. For reasons I'm not going to discuss. I don't blame him. But yeah, but he has talked since Hasbro took over the brand about returning. Not as a Ranger, not on screen, but as a producer. And Angel Joe Johnson coming back, who's a good friend of his. Like a really good friend, like she'll show up on his YouTube channel and stuff, which is really cool. Like I'll see, like sometimes on her Facebook, Instagram, and all that, she has pictures with him and her. Like recent pictures, which is really cool. So that makes me wonder if David Yost is returning. Could that mean we could get almost the OG cast back together? Minus Trini, or R.I.P. Because I remember Walter Jones talked that he would not return to Power Rangers unless David Yost did. So the fact that he's returning, could that mean Amy Jo Johnson could be returning to front of the camera as well? Or, it would be really cool. I doubt Hasbro would do this, but Hasbro, if you're listening, and this is part of the plan, okay, it would be cool to see Amy Jo Johnson in front of the camera. That would be cool. Let's have it go full circle. Okay, so David Yost returning on screen, Walter Jones returning on screen. If you can get Amy Jo and Austin St. John. I'm not going to say Jason David Frank because apparently I've heard there's a rift between him and Austin St. John. So, if we could get all 4 of them to return, but even if we could just get the 3 guys to return on screen, Amy Jo Johnson directing. She directed one of the coolest episodes of Superman and Lois. Come on. Come on, if Hasbro calls Amy Jo and says, we want you to direct an episode of Power Rangers, she's already said she's down. And you know what? Just to sweeten the deal, put David Yost on as a producer. Do it. Come on, that would be epic. I doubt it would happen. Let's be honest. I'm a fan. I would love to see it. Just to see that directed by Amy Jo Johnson. Come on. Most fans would flip. I mean, I'd flip. I mean, that'd be awesome. I mean, she's returning to play one of the first acting jobs she had. I believe it's one of the first, because I think she did Susie Q after this. After Power Rangers, I think. I'd have to look up what year the movie came out. But it's around the same time, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. That would be awesome. Just to have it go full circle and her direct an episode of Power Rangers. I mean, come on. I mean, even if it's during the Power Rangers, when they do the relaunch, that would still be cool. Yes, get Amy Jo to direct an episode. Please do it. That would be epic. Fans would love it. I mean, well, some fans would. I mean, somebody would probably complain about it, say, oh, what has she done, or whatever. Come on. I mean, I'd love to see it. Maybe others would too. But yeah, even if we get the three guys together, I mean, that would be epic. Of course, you know there had to be some morphin action. I mean, if you're going to get them on screen, first time in 20-something years together on screen. And I don't mean like they did in Beast Morphers. I'm going to let that one go because even in the Super Sentai version, they didn't have all the Rangers in suit return. So I'm going to let that one go. But I don't mean like the suits show up, like the Black Ranger suit shows up and the Blue Ranger suit shows up. All right. Since I already said David Yost is coming back. So not the David Yost returning. So the red suit and the black suit show up. But it's not Austin St. John and Walter Jones don't appear. No. I want them on Pier. I want them to appear and make the It's Morphin Time call. Come on. I want to see it. It would be also cool to get the, in a separate episode, if they really wanted to reach the Stone Canyon trio back together. But I don't see that happening. For two reasons. One, I think Johnny Young Bosch is probably a little too busy. And two, unfortunately, this is all on Johnny Young Bosch, unfortunately. Well, one, because I'm not sure what the actress that played Aisha, what she's up to. And, well, we already know Stephen Cardaris. Cardaris. Yeah, it's Cardaris. I'm getting a wrestler and a power director mixed up. I don't think he's up to a ton right now, so he probably could return. And then Johnny Young Bosch's price tag would probably be too high. He could probably fit it in with his voice work, but it would be the price tag. How much would he want? That'd be the question. I mean, because he is not exactly a... How do I put it? He wouldn't exactly be a cheap actor anymore. Because he's a pretty big name in the anime world, which is really awesome. I love whenever I find a new anime. I'm getting sidetracked, of course, because I'm talking about other ideas, because it's me. But yeah, so if not everybody watches this whole thing, I don't blame it. Not that I look at the analytics and look at that shit anyways, but just me being me. But yeah, so he's pretty big in the anime world. So I think his price tag would be too big. Anytime I find a new anime, I have to look up if he's in it or not. I think I just saw Jujutsu Kaisen, I think is how you pronounce it. And he doesn't play anybody in that. But speaking of Demon Slayer, he does play someone in that. So, yay, I'm happy about that. But alright, I am getting very sidetracked, and I am getting very, sore. So, I'm going to let you guys go. As I said, if Hasbro does come out and say anything, like more official, I'll put out an official video about it, which I doubt they will. They probably won't do anything till they have to announce the cast, probably. So I'm looking probably, no. Maybe June, July, around San Diego Comic-Con time would be my guess, or Power Morphicon, which is also supposed to be this year. So that's August. So around that time frame is when I would expect Hasbro to announce anything. I mean, we do have that Fan First on Tuesday. It would be cool if they would go ahead and tell us then, but I doubt it. I mean, they don't want to... Yeah, I could see how they could want to keep this a secret. So when something's officially announced, I will officially... For anyone who's actually watched this whole thing, I will officially say something. But I will wait until something official is made official to say something official. I'm just speculating at this point. But I will talk to you later. Peace, and I'm going to hop on out of here.